Greetings. Frederick Riddle here with another Becoming a Published Author is Fun. If you don't understand that, check out episode 8. This is episode 2558. And today we're looking at doing it yourself. Is that an option for you? If you can do it, I encourage you to do it. But if you can't, then I stand ready to step in. So we're going to look at two things. First of all, what you need if you plan on doing it yourself. Now, this is very brief. There's a lot more to it. But if you can't nail these things, then you're on a course that you can actually apply yourself and think about doing it yourself. So the first one here is what you need is commitment. Um, you help if I spelled it right. Commitment. That's not just saying, yeah, I'm going to do it. That means you think it out, you make a commitment, not only to yourself, but to God. Because remember now, when I talk to you, I'm making an assumption, namely that you are a, a Christian and you believe that God has called you to write. Well, if that's the case, then you need to make a commitment to God, not just to yourself, but to God. But it's a commitment to put in the effort and everything else that is needed. So, what is the other thing? Well, you need the time for the time. Time is something that we all find very difficult to deal with. We always say we don't have enough time. Well, actually, you do. If it's something you want to do, you will make the time for it. So figure it out how much time you can put in. It may not be straight through a day. It may be an hour here, an hour there, whatever works best for you. And I'm not going to give you a pattern because there is no pattern that fits everybody. You want to look at it, look at your needs, look at the time consumption and things that you use your time for, and you might have to make some sacrifices or some adjustments, but check your time. Another one is energy. Energy is a thing in which comes in short supply. Um, you may be 22 years old and as healthy as all get out, but you still have those energy can still be sapped by your lifestyle, by work, things of other things can sap your energy. So, do you have the energy for it to put in on a daily basis and facing frustration, facing roadblocks, and having to overcome them? Do you have that energy? But here's the kicker: knowledge. Do you have the knowledge? And the reason I bring that up is because you just don't sit down and say, well, I'm going to publish. Now, you can go on to KDP or some other publishing platform, and they will do the publishing for you. That part is pretty cut and dried and easy to do. But to do it, to publish requires you to know more about that. It requires a knowledge of writing so that you can do the proper editing, because as a publisher, you're going to probably do your own editing unless you farm it out, which you can always do. If you have the money, you can hire somebody. But a lot of people don't have the money. And so that means if you don't have the money, that means you're going to have to put your time into it and invest time as well as money into your efforts. You're going to have to learn. There's things you may not know about publishing that you're going to have to learn. And that takes time itself. And so this is something that you need to look at: your commitment, your time, your energy, and your knowledge. If you get those nailed, then I say go for it. However, maybe you miss one of these things doesn't work out for you. Maybe you don't have the knowledge. A lot of people don't have the knowledge and they need somebody who has the knowledge. Or maybe you just don't have the time for it. No matter how you work it out, it just doesn't work out. You're willing to commit yourself, but they don't have the time or knowledge, and you may even lack the energy. That's what you get when you buy somebody else's services. I cannot speak for other people, so I'm only going to talk about myself. I'm going to skip my commitment until later. My time. You get my time. You give me you'll do the writing, but I'll be working with you. Some teachings involved that natural teaching. There's some coaching involved. These things will work. I work with you. You are my boss, so if you don't want me to go a certain way, then I'm not going to argue with you. My job is to let you know what the basics are, and to let you know you should. It's not recommended you do this, but if you choose to do it, even though I've told you that, that's your choice. So you get my time. You also get my energy. Now I don't have endless energy. I'll tell you that right now. But when you hire me, you get my energy. I'm going to put my everything I've got. I'm going to put into your book. I don't care if I've got 100 other books going. Every one of those books is going to get my best. That is my commitment to you. My commitment to God, but also my commitment to you. You're going to get my knowledge. I've got over 22 years of experience as an author. So I know a little bit about authoring. I have written books, over 15, close to 20 books, fiction and nonfiction. So I think I know a little bit about writing then again. So I've also been a publisher since 2014. Started it out just to publish my own books. But then in 2023, when my wife passed away, the Lord led me into opening my knowledge, opening my studio, so to speak, to you, so that you can have the opportunity to learn if you need to. That's where the basic authors training course comes in. Or you may already know how to write, but you need the publishing know-how. That's ministry publishing. And so you get my time, my energy, and my knowledge. And most of all, you get my commitment. Commitment to you and commitment to God, that I am going to do the very best I can. I'm going to work with you. I put you as the boss. You've hired me. I work for you. And so I will do my very best for you. I will help you in the publishing, and I will also do some help in the marketing. Marketing is primarily your responsibility. No matter where you go, the author is going to have responsibility for it. You can hire somebody to do your marketing, but I will, as your publisher, I will also do some marketing. I'll make available. I have a bookstore. I have a blog. I have posts. I put all those at your disposal, and I will help market your book. So here you are. Do you have this? Are you ready to do it yourself? If you are, then I encourage you to do it. It can be done. What you need to start out with is a commitment to yourself and to God Himself. You need the time. And if you have that commitment, you'll find the time. You'll find the energy, and then it comes the knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, then you'll learn it. But if you can't do all that, then you can buy it. And I offer my services because I make a commitment to you and to God to give you my time, my energy, and my knowledge. And so, folks, this choice is really yours. If you're interested in this last part, then I will in the I always provide a link to my website and most often to the writing writing department, at least sometimes to a particular writing venue, like such as basic authors training or ministry publishing. But I provide those links for you, and I encourage you to do so. I hope this has been helpful. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Now I just ask, I'll just see you in the next episode.